Well, welcome to our Vlogmas Collab. Today is December 7th, and Edie came up. I'm doing collabs in case this is the first time to my channel. My name is Sandy. This is Life with Sandy, and I am doing collabs during Vlogmas of December with Joan at Rise and Shine Suburban Homesteading, Edie over at Edie's Adventures, and Kim at A Girl on Her Phone, which I'm sure all of you follow anyhow. But just in case, I'll leave their links down in the description box below. Go over there and subscribe to them if you're not. And if you're not subscribed to them already, what are you waiting for? Get over there. But anyway, we're coming up with some different ideas on different collabs that we're going to be doing. We're averaging probably 2 a week. We did 2 this week, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, we did. We did one the other day, was a sweet dessert, a sweet salad dessert. We did that the other day. Today we're doing my favorites, which Edie over at Edie's Adventures came up with the questions. And then next week, I forget which ones we're doing. I know that we're doing a 30-minute meal and a tag and something else. Anyway, make sure you hit the notification button on my videos. I do a daily vlog, so you'll see me every day no matter what. But some days on the Vlogmas days like today, you'll get 2 videos out of me because you'll get my normal Vlogmas video and my collab video. Enough about that. So now let's get started on Christmas favorites. These are questions that Edie came up with, and so let's answer the questions now. Number 1, what is your favorite Christmas song? Anybody that knows me knows that my favorite Christmas song is Carol of the Bells. Back in the day when it wasn't that popular, now it's popular because it's on practically all the commercials. Any commercial you see, usually in the background, they're playing Carol of the Bells. But when we used to drive to Jim's family, his mother and father lived on the western side of Detroit. They lived in Ypsilanti, which was probably about a 55-minute drive from our house. And back then, you didn't have Christmas music. Like, no matter, it was hard to find Christmas music on the radio. I mean, they would play Christmas songs occasionally, but not stations dedicated to just Christmas, except for on Christmas Eve. So when we would drive there, I kept waiting for them to play Carol of the Bells, and they hardly ever played Carol of the Bells. Now there are so many versions of Carol of the Bells. I love it. It's in Home Alone in the movie. It's in a lot of movies. But anyway, Carol of the Bells is my favorite Christmas song. Number 2, what is your favorite religious Christmas song? That one's a hard one because I have so many. And I like Do You Hear What I Hear? Do you hear what I hear? I love that one. That's one of my favorites. My favorite religious songs. I really do love that song. Although another favorite, which we'll get into that a little bit later on one of the questions, I think below. I think, because I read these, when she first sent them out, I sent them out. But anyway, another one is What Child Is This? But because it was my father's favorite. But I don't remember if that's one of the questions, but we'll find out when we get farther into the questions. How's that sound? Number 3, what is your favorite classic oldies Christmas song? Jing jingling jingling dingling ding 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 jing jingling jingling dingling ding 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 by the Andrews Sisters. It's called Jing Jingling. I love that song. Jim has we both have Sirius radio in our car, but whenever that comes on when they play Jing Jingling, I love that. It's a classic. It's a classic. They don't play that often, but if they're going to say like a Rudolph or Frosty the Snowman or Jingle Bells, it'd probably be Frosty the Snowman because I love snowmen, but Jing Jingling is my favorite. If I can find a link to the song, I'll put it in the description box, because if I play it now, I'd probably get copyright infringement, and I don't want to do that. I will try, and if I get a copyright infringement, then I will just edit it out, and you will have to look for the link. And if there's no link, that means I couldn't find it, no matter what. So.
Jingling the bells, I got the snowflakes dancing. Jing, jingling, 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 old goblins even prancing.
Anyway, Jing Jingling is my favorite classic Christmas song. Number 4, do you like Christmas songs by newer artists or prefer the oldies? I was just thinking about this the other day when we were driving, because we have the Christmas music on in our car now when we're driving. I like the older versions. The newer versions are just, I don't know, they just don't hit the mark. Any Christmas songs that were made in the 40s, maybe in the 50s even, I really like. There's a couple from the 60s, but they just don't know how to do a good Christmas song anymore. They jazz it up too much, and I don't know if it's just because of my age that it brings back memories of the first time I heard the song, or it just invokes the memory of like old time Christmas movies, or what. But I definitely prefer the older versions. I really do. I just, like even nowadays, like I don't like when the Beatles did a Christmas music. I don't know that they did, but I'm just using that as an example. You think I would know because I was an avid Beatles fan. But like when they do a Christmas album, it's like, okay, whatever. I like to hear the original artist sing it. So I would say I like the older versions. Number 5, what Christmas song is not your favorite? This is easy. Paul McCartney's Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Day. Oh, I can't stand that song. And Christy, my daughter, every time she hears it on the radio, will call me, and I'll hear that. She wouldn't even say hello. That's all I hear is that song. It's like, and I'm almost positive she uses that as her ringtone at Christmas when I call her, and I call her every day. You would think I'd put that as her ringtone, but then I wouldn't answer the phone. Well, I might answer the phone quicker because I want to get that song out of my head quicker. There's just something about that song. It's just like fingernails on a chalkboard. No. And I like Paul McCartney, but you know what? Paul, you failed on that one because no, I don't like that. Number 6, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I really don't have you know what? I like A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out. When it plays on a loop on TBS every year. I do like that one. I really like Planes, Trades, and Automobiles, but that's really like a Thanksgiving meal because he's trying to get home for Thanksgiving. I do like White Christmas. Like I said, I like the older ones. I like White Christmas. I like I think there's one about cartoons. If not, I like The Year Without a Santa Claus. I love A Year Without a Santa Claus. I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Sun. I love that song. I love that. I know those aren't the right words, but I love that movie. I just love that movie. Number 8. Oh, wait a minute. Do you like to watch? Oh, number 7. I always forget one. Number 7. Do you like older Christmas movies or do you like the newer, more modern Christmas movies? I always going to pick an older Christmas movie. I'm going to like that. I really like The Bells of St. Mary, which is really not a Christmas movie, but then they have the little kids playing, Jesus in the Manger and all that, with Bing Crosby. Kind of throw Christmas in there a little bit. I do like The Bells of St. Mary. So I do like older Christmas movies. As far as the newer Christmas movies, to me, are more like Hallmark movies. And they're so cheesy. I watch them. Don't get me wrong. I watch them. But they're so cheesy, and you know how they're going to end, and they're so sappy, and they're just like, they're going to land in a town, they're not going to like somebody, they're not bah humbug, I don't like Christmas, and then all of a sudden the town is decorated like you wouldn't believe, and they're all happy, and then they get together in the end. Okay, I've now given you the plot of every Christmas movie on Hallmark, but you know what, do I watch them? Every single time they're on. I watch them all the time. And now Netflix has got a lot of them. I watched a lot on Netflix. I listed them the other day. I know that I watched Hot Frosty, which was cute, and Merry Little Gentleman, and See You Next Year, or whatever, Meet You Next Year, or Meet You Next Christmas. Sappy. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and I'm not as romantic, I guess, as like young people. I can tell you that the older you get, you look at different things in a different perspective. You just don't have it's not that you don't have I don't care attitude. It's just like, what's the point of stressing? It's just not, it's different. The things that I worried about in my youth, why did I worry about them? I could give a rat's ass about them now. I just really don't. But it's just stages of life you have to go through. And when you get to be my age, you'll realize that, like back in the 30s and 40s, when you were in your 30s and 40s, you thought things differently than you do now in your 70s and 80s. You just do. It's like, what'll be, will be. Why stress? Why worry about it? Like everything going on in the world right now. I take it as it comes. I'm not going to worry about what might happen in the future. It's going to happen whether I worry about it or not. So I'll just wait until it arrives and then I'll worry about it then. Whereas when I was in my 30s and 40s, I worried about everything. And how did we get off on the subject of the Christmas movies? Kind of run on a rant there. Number 8, what Christmas movie is not your favorite and you don't like to watch it? well, it's a movie that Jim considers a Christmas movie that I do not consider a Christmas movie, is The Three Godfathers with John Wayne. No, I don't consider that a Christmas movie. But what's a Christmas movie is not your favorite and you don't like to watch it? Miracle on 34th Street. I just don't get the hype. I don't get the hype on it. I just don't. Number 9, what Christmas movie do you think they play or show on TV too much every year? I don't think they show anything that are too much every year. I mean, they show all the normal ones that you're going to like, The Grinch and Rudolph and Year Without a Santa Claus and Miracle on 34th Street and A Wonderful Life, Silent Night, not Silent Night, White Christmas. I can't think of a Christmas movie that they play a lot that I just think is too much. It's just like it's only once a year. I know that people will say A Christmas Story because it plays on a loop for 24 hours. That might be a bit much, but no. Number 10, if you could watch one Christmas movie for the rest of your life, which one would it be? The Year Without a Santa Claus. I love that. And I don't know that it's considered a movie. It's a cartoon, but I love that movie. And if that's not considered a movie, I guess the movie that A Christmas Story, because I love it. I love it. I eat at the Chinese restaurant. Anyway, and the bonus question: when you think of Christmas movies or Christmas songs, what singers or actresses come to mind? Well, when I think of Christmas songs, I think of Mariah Carey, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack from this. I really do. I am not saying she's not a good singer, but I think she's overrated. I really do. I don't send her. I don't see the what's the word? The fascination with her. I really don't. I mean, I'm not saying she sings way better than me. Don't get me wrong. Of course, everybody sings way better than me, but I just don't get the hype. I really don't. I really, truly don't get the hype. To me, she sounds screechy. She just sounds screechy. I don't like it. And singers or actors and actresses that come to mind. I can't think of any Christmas movies that any particular actor or actress comes to mind. But I'm trying to think. I know, like on the Hallmark, they have the set actor that's probably in every Christmas movie, some way or one shape or form or something. But no, I can't think of any. I kind of like them all. So anyway, that's going to do it. I got a phone call coming in, as you can hear from my watch. So I'll go to the description box down below and check out everybody else that's doing the Christmas favorites. And I will talk to you on my daily vlog.